wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Felipe Burke. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League. Here's the first pitch to him. Underway at the ballpark this afternoon as the first pitch is in there for strike 1. And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
1-1 pitch is a curveball just off the black. 2-1 now. And now look out as that runs in and gets him, and a very interesting start to this one.
Well, there's no strategic reason to hit the leadoff man that I can think of, so now he's aboard with no outs to start the game, and that's not how you want to get your outing underway on the mound.
Into the box now, Ray Frazier. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pitts will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. Time now for a glance at the Phillies batting order in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
You know, this lineup could really use a turnaround from Yonder Alonso. He's coming off a month where he hit under 250, but you'd think with his ability, he should be able to turn things around and do it quickly. Maybe this is the game that gets him going and shoots him to being the player that he needs to be.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Theo Hester. First at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race. Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back in. First pitch coming. Here it is. Strike taken. The throw in time as he just gets the tag down.
Not every catcher can make that throw, so that was pretty special. Benito Santiago made throwing from his knees famous when he was playing, but it's a really tough one to pull off. That's a long throw without any legs underneath you, so hats off to him on that one.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now the 0-2 pitch. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Down quickly go the Phillies. And now the Rays will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Brandon McCarthy has the ball for Philadelphia in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
So striding in, Jesse Pitts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Popped him up. Moustakas in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in two that time. And there's one down now. And with that, a look at the Rays lineup card in this one. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup in a daytime home contest.
Well, Matty, this team can do one thing very well. This lineup leads the league in home runs, and that's why people pay the price of admission. They want to see the long ball. Everybody loves home runs, and it's exactly what this lineup gives you. They get count leverage 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Don't look for that base hit the other way. They are trying to turn and burn.
In now, Connor Pitts, and he'll be looking to change his fortunes in this one. He's seen his numbers take a bit of a dive in recent action. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes. Cut fastball misses downstairs, and it's 2-0 now. Pitts, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower, is almost certainly headed to represent the American League in this year's All-Star game. He's currently leading all right fielders in fan votes.
Yeah, Matty, not surprised this guy is on the top of the All-Star game voting, but you have to take a step back. This is being voted on by the fans, so I can't imagine how he feels to be voted in by his fans to start in the All-Star game right now.
A strike, and it's 3-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A one-out walk here in the home first.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Into the box, Boop Bobo. He also had 3 hits in the win last night. From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
That misses, 2-0.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. A cold strike on the inside corner.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Pitts leads off first with 1 away. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And he's safe.
Batting fourth, left fielder, Jeremy Pitts.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jeremy Pitts. Come up big in spots like this more than once this year. Currently second in the AL in RBIs. First delivery to him on the way. Pitch is high. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Really forcing the issue with that steal of second. They already had the guy on third, so now 2 runners in scoring position, and there aren't any force outs other than at first. Pretty good chance to drive in a pair right now.
The 1-0 home. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
Runners are at second and third with 1 down. Hit hard towards center. And that's in there. Base hit. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, one of the things you want to do, Bureau, is strike early, and they've done just that with a big hit driving in, too.
Yeah, Dan, great to grab an early lead right there, especially when you can throw up a crooked number for your pitcher.
Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Jeff Pitts. He comes in today leading the American League in batting for the season. Here comes the first pitch. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make or break moment in this game. When you're playing a first place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in the game and then mount a comeback.
And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. He's set, and the 2-0 pitch. Very weakly on the ground. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Set, and the 3-1 pitch finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2. Before the payoff pitch, a look to first and a dive, but he's back in there. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way, and there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
Settling in now, Rafael Diaz. And a great chance here for the Rays to add on in just the first inning. Has a look, now the pitch. 4-1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Now both runners are breaking. Fouled away. The 1-1 home. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. The 1-2. Another one sent foul. Breaking ball, called third strike as that catches the zone for out number 2.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Standing in now, John Pitts, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
And that's over. 2-1.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the run will score from second here as this is now a 3-0 game.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Row. Big, and I mean big, 2-out RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
Up next for the Rays, Sammy Betts. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. Runner back safely. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. Burke going back on it, still ranging back, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a 3-run shot to right center field, number 26 for him on the season. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
I can tell you one thing, you might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
In now, Saba Tavitsi. As he hits one on a line to left field. Cespedes there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. But it'll come at a cost as 6 cross the plate. 3 of them on this 3-run home run. Second inning coming up. It's the Rays 6 and the Phillies nothing. Here's Yonder Alonso. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6. But base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Hits, moves over, makes the play, 1 away.
All right, let's take a look at the Tampa Bay Rays on defense. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Striding forward now is the DH, Gerardo Parra. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average. Here comes the first pitch. And that one just missed outside. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
1 out, nobody on. Hit out towards second. And there are 2 away now.
Batting sixth, shortstop,
Gene Segura standing in, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
Fouled off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
High in the air out to center field. Pitts is in his tracks now, and he will make the catch, so that'll do it. Phillies down in order. They still find themselves down 6-0. Riding in once again, Jesse Pitts. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
0-1 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Left side, but well fouled. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And let's focus on Gene Segura. Very athletic shortstop, has one of the best arms in the position, is really coming into his own offensively as well.
First pitch coming. Here it is. No balls and a strike to count. 0-1. Here it comes. Hit hard toward the right side, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. Legs churning. He's headed for second, and he'll reach second now with 1 away. So a good job of going the other way here as he checks in with the 1-out double. And as we check the Rays leaderboard, he currently finds himself second in that category. Digging in, Boop Bobo. He singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Man, I really like the way this lineup is making this guy work today. You're going to see the bullpen getting going here soon.
Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. Up around the face.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Changeup stayed low that time for ball 3.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
The 3-1. Now a swing as he hits this one into the air. But this will be foul off to the right, out of play. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. Ready for another chance. Jeremy Pitts.
Left fielder, Jeremy Pitts.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
1-2.
The 1-2. Line drive to left. That's in there. Base hit. In quickly with it is Cespedes, and that'll force the runner to hold on at third base.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets through, but eventually does get to third base.
Into the box, Jeff Pitts, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Here's the 1-0. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Now a cut fastball finds the target. 2-1. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or you're still looking for the double play ball?
This is a great spot to be in as a pitcher. You have 2 strikes. You can bury one for a potential strikeout, and at worst, keep the ball down in the zone. You might be able to turn.
1 run scored. And the runner from second is in to score. It's 8-0. Throw won't get him.
You don't see too many curveballs that want to start in and stay in. That definitely backed up on the pitcher. He's lucky he only got away with a single right now.
Here comes the Philly skipper on his way out toward the mound. And that'll be all she wrote for Brandon McCarthy. Lamar Mota enters from the pen in just the second inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while. No balls and 1 strike. Here comes the 0-1. And he chased up and out of the zone. A swing and a miss.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. The 1-2 misses. Ball 2.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
Drilled right back up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead, make it 9-0.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
1-1. Runs a bit inside for a ball. Three and one. 3 runs already home here. Gets him to swing and miss there. 3-2.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Now the 3-2 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Burke has a beat on it. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 10-0 score.
Usually when you score a lot of runs in one inning, like this inning, you're doing a lot of things right. And how about this? A sac fly to drive in another run. They have to be happy with this.
Striding into the box, Sammy Pitts. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball just a bit high. Mota, a 32-year-old veteran. He's in the midst of his 8th major league season. Takes a high fastball for a strike. And he fouls this one off. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away, so now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men. So striding forward now, Mike Moustakas. 7, 8, 9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Missed with a breaking ball.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Hit hard down the right field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. And with 1 away, time for a check of the standings as you see where the Rays stand in the American League East. Set to get his day started, Phil Thomas. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Changeup in for a strike.